Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LPL matchup.
All to get Smite back, and they're going to give it, which is pretty curious unless Maokai can get in. Q-Smite would win.
The Smite goes through. They want to make a play, though, onto Hoya. He's locked out. He tries to get out,
nice.
but that's the thing that can take Ambessa down, and it's the CC from Team WE that strikes true.
If Thunder Talk want to have a chance in this one later on. So again, I really feel like Team WE, they're down a couple early objectives. We talked about the scaling. They're setting behind the right people and have gold allocated the right members for themselves. So even sacking something like this early out of that one. Yeah.
I'm curious if time goes on, if it gets easier for him, because right now you do have a decent CS differential being developed by Beluga. We are going to see Tianjin try to get that crab, but gets immediately taken into the Between Worlds there. Tianjin going down at Hoya gets a redemption kill there to get a little bit of money back. 1 and 12.5 minutes in. This is not my Demacia Cup. I need more. I need more fights. I need the next team fights to just be pop-offs. And honestly, we're getting to that point because it seems like Team WE want to contest over this dragon. Way of a late start, though. It is Beituan who claims it, but immediately flashing away into the equalizer. Feather's in trouble. Flash play for the hostile takeover. Beituan getting a little bit of bailout, but it was not enough money to keep him afloat. Feather's going to go down to a rocket to the back. There's a TP to safety by Saytab, but it is TT who
being started up.
Here.
Yeah, we do see Saytab trying to connect with his team. Does hop over. Here comes the engage.
Tianjin going to take a ton of damage. Saytab is untouchable inside. There's the Enchanted Crystal, the Chains of Corruption back.
So he's disconnected.
But it is the Rift Herald secured by Beituan. The Between Worlds is there too to separate the fight. Team WE are stranded. Beituan will finally fall. Karis tries to get out, but he's just going to go down to a nice little arrow for 1x. And the Rift Herald secured. Fight. That's so massive, and a big shutdown being developed by Saytab.
Of course, once that Miramana evolves, will be a nice spike for 1xN, which is coming in next. The moment, though, it is the Dragon where teams are focusing up. Thunder Talk do have bot priority. Hoya's rotating over. They did get it early. Mikhail's out.
They did. Hoya's got a flank, though, from hell. Between Worlds comes in. They can't get out. Encore can go straight in. 1x10 is down. Already down for the count is a massive damage profile from TT. WE are reforming ranks in mid lane. Dragon was still the focus by TT. Beituan going to start it up right now.
Well, they have Smite. Hoya did take down Tianjin on the back line while that was going on, but 1xN got caught out. The Mikhails was used by Feather on himself. Varus was one shot with Flash available, but the fact that Smite is available for Thunder Talk, no Smite for Team WE means that this Dragon goes over uncontested, and that's sole point for Thunder Talk.
And objective presence here by TT. Just don't worry about that Smite. It's fine. It's fine. He got it anyways. It really is something where we're starting to see some of that cohesive idea of what TT want to do when they approach these fights. And a lot of it is making you look left while they punch you with the right.
Yeah, I mean,
the other thing you got to think about is the map state that we're going to be having, especially in the next 3 minutes or so. It will be TT contesting for a Dragon Soul, a Cloud Soul to boot. And this team's really going to like that. No, I know who's not going to like this. Kara's going down, going with the flash. Beituan thought he went the other way, but didn't. Now Saytab getting a little bit of support from Hoya, but immediately going down to the Flame Spitter, Beluga, who's trying to find a little bit of purchase here. Got
Beluga, nice.
Back down. Beituan getting low, but the Hoya goes right back in a massive shutdown going over to Ambessa. Now Beituan, he's fighting tooth and nail with Taeyun, but not going to find anything. That is Vampire picking up that kill.
Knocked down bot outer. Well, all this is, it depends on if Saytab TPs or not. It's just a trade of resources really everywhere. I think it was a good collapse from WE, and the fact that Karis got out of that was big as Hoya. No alts.
Oh, no, I don't know if he can get out, but this is Ambessa we were talking about.
Oh, no.
ADCs do not get to exist when the wolf is present.
Oh, no. So didn't have the DPS of the Ashe while Hoya was locked up, and Hoya, he makes Ashe feel
this
the
is
fist
the role
of fury
that
in the
Cubby said was super strong, by the way. Beluga just gets blown out of the water. I want to start looking for the Lost Species program there.
With Vi, being used really well by Thunder Talk in this mid game. Really helped them go from an early game deficit to a lead. Now
then he cleansed really late. He's still getting locked down. Rockets aplenty from Karis. Isn't gonna find him though. They are gonna move over to this Dragon that is spawning right now. Saytab taking a bunch of gold in the side lane as he takes down a tier 2. Does also have TP if they want to contest this one, but it looks like TT are just gonna give it.
I really like this call from TT. They're getting a lot of gold again on their solo laners, and Bessa got bot lane all the way into tower. Satab gonna take the top inner and get that wave into the inhibitor turret. All for just giving away a Cloud Dragon. I think that's very cool. Say, all right, we made our play. We're going to give away this window, and guess what? Their timer's coming back up where they can match those R's, and we'll see if they make a play in the side lane. Is Beluga, yet again, a focus.
Hey, we just put him on the Lost Species list, and maybe he's about to be joining a little bit more of the endangered list here. They are just going to find everything onto him. The Equalizer not doing too much. TP's coming in. The lockdown there for the Nature's Grass Tangent, trying to help his teammate out, but there ain't nothing to help anymore. Or maybe he just doomed himself because the Between Worlds from Satab is going to make the difference. The slowdown is there, and Satab picks up another one. Oh,
Team has R coming up, a hostile takeover.
Hostile takeover play. Feather making his name known, and TT are running WE into the ground.
The damage from Team WE not even close to being enough to get through this Ambessa, and with the skirmishes that TT are taking, making sure that these fights start with the 2v2s or the 3v3s that are advantageous to them with the leads they have on the top side.
I just don't know what else to say. A 7-1 Ambessa is going to run through the backline here very quickly, and the fact that you also have Satab on the Aurora has been so good at these Between Worlds combos. Speaking of, he heard his name and he goes and pulls the trigger. Feather hits a big hostile takeover. They're just going under turret. It doesn't even matter anymore. They are so far ahead. Beituan will sacrifice his life, gets the bailout. Again, not enough money. They got the turret. Tianjin comes in. They get a double coming through for Karis. Maybe they get chased down a little bit more here, but they aren't going to. They get a little bit of gold back. They do lose their second tier.
For TT to try and secure this console, they have good control. The champs are the strongest are going to be for the rest of the game. As yet again, Enchanted Crystal Arrow gets the cleanse out of 1XN.
Oh, they got the combo! They got him! The Encore only hits one! There's the Between Worlds and the combo! There's the hostile takeover as well! Right onto 3 members! Beluga has bought a little bit of time, but time is not enough to save WE from the inevitable, though. That is TT. They move down mid lane. The poke is raining hell, and TT may be looking for a little bit of a push onto the mid lane inhib turret as they actually get Hoya. Hoya's so tanky. Oh my god. He is just running rampant now as well. The rocket not going to be enough. Satab able to jump away from that one. Hoya blocking a ton of damage here.
On point from Satab, able to get away from some of these skill shots. I think the big difference, though, that initial engage, Taeyun just found immediately. No damage was dealt by WE. The draft they picked, again, they can sustain through this. You can see the double W coming out from Seraphine. That's going to help, but the fact is they have 4 pretty squishy members, and this poke Varus getting a lot of work done. It's really difficult for WE to approach, so this draft for TT
Vision. Oh, they got Vampire. A lot of damage there. He gets pulled back as well, but the engage comes through. They're a little bit split. Look at Hoya going in now as well. Beituan finds it. 3-man, 4-man hostile takeover from Feather. I said you got to watch this bot lane, and it's all TT that you need to watch as the Thunder be talking. They are going to be looking for a Game 1 win.
I thought the peel was enough. Taeyun able to escape for a good chunk of that fight, but ends up finding the mark in the end for TT. Not a lot the Team WE could do in those fights later on. Shout out to 1XN. I thought he was caught out in some positions early on in this game, but the poke Varus' positioning later on was very sound. Enough for TT to find Game 1.
I love the performance from TT. Beituan doing a lot of the heavy lifting to make sure things were in the right position.
These were the best highlights from today's LPL matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say okay. See you on the next one.